Good day, Chasers. This is the first part of my new series entitled World Boss on a Budget. This series aims to reach a total damage of 20 million against the World Boss in order to receive all the rewards, but without using SR heroes. We will only be using S-rank heroes and a few A-rank heroes. This video will be about Phase 1, and just to remind you, Phase 1 is strong against magic attack, so we will be using mostly physical attacks. As for my heroes of choice, number 1 is an obvious choice, Charon. His passive is very good against high HP bosses, so not much of an explanation needed, very obvious. Next is one of the newest hero here in PH, Narushi. His skills have very good debuffs, which makes enemies receive more physical damage. His passive is also very good against single targets. Third is Olivia, another good damage dealer and serves as the tank in this lineup. She also has good passives that buffs the entire party. And lastly, Sage, the healer, but primarily here because of the SP that she produces. As for the gears, all of them are geared with Vows of Violence or the green set. I use mostly the Rogue gears for budget purposes, except for the DPS weapon, which are time presets. Some of them are not even fully upgraded, like here in Narushi. His armor are upgraded only to +4 and not even promoted. And one tip is that dimensional weapons, they can be transferred. Most of you know this, but in case you don't, so here's a tip. So for Narushi, I'll be lending him the support weapon of Rufus. So here, there you go. As for the party skill, I only use acceleration. This skill synergizes with the team, as more attack speed will give the rangers more damage, and also allows Olivia to set up her passives, and allows Sage to produce more SP. And one thing to consider is that I have max hero training at level 76. Meaning I can afford not to use unupgraded Teroka gears and still survive. So if you find your heroes to be squishy, you may consider using attack in your lineup, such as Poseidon or Thor. Just replace the most squishy hero that you have. Okay, so without further ado, please do watch my video on how my team fared against the World Boss. At the end of this video, I will also suggest some SR heroes that you might have that you can use in this phase. Okay, so if you have Lair, she's an obvious choice. She's the best single target DPS hero. So if you have Lair, just replace either Charon or Navashi. Not much of an explanation needed here. Elysis, she's also useful here in Phase 1 as she improves the attack of the party and her passive can boost attack speed. So if you have her, you could replace Olivia with Elysis. Ryan can protect and heal your team and can buff them as well. So if you need a tank for your party, you could replace your most squishy hero with Ryan. Okay, so Les is also useful for Phase 1, but most of the time he is better used for Phase 2. So you decide if, depending on your build, if you could put Les either on Phase 1 or Phase 2. And similar with Les is Rufus. He could be useful in Phase 1, but most of the time he's better suited for Phase 2. So it depends on your setup. So if you really are short with heroes, you could use these two rangers, these two Class A rangers, Sasha and Lydia. So maybe you could try building them to a fully awakened A hero, and then later on you could use them as a splendid shiny to promote your S heroes. So that's the end of my video. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe, and while we're at it, you may want to report these cheaters here in the server. My god, look at that damage.